Welcome to your reading, Life Path 11, or Master number 11, I should say. Thank you for being here. The reading is going to be in 3 parts today. So the first part will be the main reading, where we will be looking at what it is you are letting go of and what it is you are bringing in. And the second part, we will bring in a oracle card for you, which I will read from the book. Then we will pick 3 cards. These cards could have a yes, a no, they could have a maybe on them. So if you have a question, stick around for that. You get to choose one of the cards, or more than one if you feel drawn to that. So we've got some strong energy coming through for you straight away. Master number 11 with the star and the strength card. So I usually have 3 cards in each placement, but you've got 2 here. As a Master number 11, you are the spiritual messenger. You're the intuitive illuminator, here to channel higher wisdom and also inspire transformation, both in yourself and in others. So you can carry immense light and depth, often walking the edge between the earthly realms and the divine. So you're a natural visionary. You're also very creative, Master number 11, and you can get creative as well within your healing practices and your awakening practices. So the life path 11, it's not an easy path. It's filled with deep inner work, initiations, and moments of spiritual awakening that pull you towards your true calling. But as you evolve, your life becomes a beacon. So this isn't because you're trying to lead, but it's just your very presence uplifts. So we're going to first have a look at what it is you are letting go of. The Star card is normally a card of hope, healing and destiny, but in this context, the Star suggests letting go of idealism that has kept you gazing too far ahead, or waiting for signs, validation or perfection before stepping forward. And I do feel the perfection side of letting go of perfection is strong in this reading for you, Master number 11. So as an 11, your soul often seeks the divine signal, the cosmic green light, but you're now being asked to release the need for outside confirmation. Your healing is no longer about waiting for alignment, it's about knowing you are the alignment. Right. You're letting go of future fixation and external guidance as your source, and choosing to trust in your own light. So a deeper connection with self. The King of Wands. It's powerful and visionary energy. It's full of charisma and direction, but in shadow, this king can become controlling, even driven, or even too focused on an image and an ambition. So you're releasing the need to prove your power or your influence, or to manifest from force rather than flow. As an 11, you're not here to hustle your vision into existence, you're here to channel it. This release is about stepping away from performative leadership and returning to an authentic embodiment of who you truly are. You're letting go of over-identifying with roles, personas, or goals that may once have felt purposeful, but now feel a bit like a costume. The Nine of Cups is known as the Wish card. It's a bit like the Star as well. And I think it's interesting, Master number 11, that you have these 2 cards in the letting go placement. So this card in the shadow side, it's self-satisfaction that becomes stagnation, or pursuing desires that no longer nourish your soul. So you're letting go with these two cards, you're letting go of desires that are rooted in comfort, ego, or a surface level success. So as a Master 11, your soul demands depth, not quick wins. So this may also point to letting go of seeking emotional fulfillment through external achievements, manifesting from the head and not the heart, and clinging to almost enough rather than reaching for soul aligned greatness. So we're seeing a move out of the comfort zone as well. So in short, life path 11, you are letting go or shedding egoic goals that are disguised as dreams, and you're choosing to live in the flow of life. So you're releasing the need to rely on external signs and validations, or destiny to feel aligned. You're letting go of leadership driven by image, ego, or pressure, and also emotional satisfaction that is rooted in comfort level desires. So let's see what you are bringing in. Your first card is the Strength card. So this is the energy of sacred endurance, inner resilience, born not from force but from tenderness and truth, that softer energy. You're embodying a quiet, unwavering power now, one that's soft but unstoppable. So as a Master 11, you're learning that true strength isn't about conquering, it's about mastering the self and taming, more importantly, taming the inner critic. Standing firm in your worth without needing to dominate. You're bringing in divine presence, divine patience, deep self-compassion, which is needed in to go on your healing journey, and to continue on your healing journey, um, and also the power of presence, because that's where the real healing lies, in the power of presence. Master number 11. Awareness is key. No matter what practices you do, it all boils down to bringing awareness to the inner world, to the subconscious programming, to the past traumas, to the aspects of self you'd like to remove in the attachment to this world. Right, okay, so let's have a look at the Seven of Coins. So the Seven of Coins talks of lessons of sustainability, and also again soul aligned investment. So bringing it back into this alignment again. You're learning to build slow, deeply, and wisely, not because you're playing small. It doesn't mean that Pentacles energy is one that is rooted, grounded in longevity. It's the bigger picture energy. So it's because you understand this, and you understand that growth takes time. So this is you planting the right seeds. It's for your soul work, your long-term healing, and also your spiritual legacy. You're bringing in the wisdom of pausing, reassessing, and aligning your efforts with your true calling. This is you working on your timeline, not society's timeline, to bring what it is that you're bringing in or manifesting in the material world. Your next cards, you have the Eight of Wands and the High Priestess. Beautiful energy coming through. So the Eight of Wands is the movement, momentum is returning, but it's not frantic, it's aligned. This card shows that once the inner groundwork is set, life begins to respond. So as you're creating a more peaceful inner world, this starts to show through when being able to move through life and manifest what it is you want to do. Not just through thoughts, but the actions as well. Being able to move more with the flow with the actions that you take. So you're stepping into accelerated clarity. Also, when you get the Eight of Wands, you're looking at spiritual downloads as well. Clear communications or energetic breakthroughs are coming. This is a divine green light you've once been waiting for, except now it's coming from within, going back to what you were letting go of, the outside world, seeing things in the outside world. It's all coming more and more from within. The High Priestess is the divine mystery, intuition, sacred stillness. And this shows that you are now becoming the channel not just of wisdom, but of presence and awareness. This card represents your highest expression as an 11. So it's interesting you've got this card in your what you are bringing in section of your reading, Master number 11. You are a vessel for divine truth, deeply in tune, walking between the veils. This isn't about knowing everything, it's about trusting what you feel, what you know beyond logic. When you're receiving this card, the High Priest, bringing in heightened intuition, deeper spiritual insight, and embodied wisdom through calm clarity. And this energy balances out the Eight of Wands energy, which can sometimes be very fast and overwhelming. But this is a beautiful balance to get. So you're shifting from the more outward ambition to soulful alignment. So from chasing dreams to embodying purpose. You no longer need the spotlight to feel seen. Your light radiates, Master number 11, from your inner knowing. So what once motivated you, things like recognition, maybe desire, maybe even validation, is being replaced with something eternal. And this is where you're stepping into or deepening your connection with truth, clarity, and also divine devotion. You're not meant to rush this journey, Master number 11. You are the priestess and the fire, the channel and the seed. This is the rise of your sacred leadership. So it is not loud, it is light, okay? So you'll be letting go of illusions of the future, fulfillment or perfection comes through quite strong, image-driven leadership or performative ambition, and also emotional satisfaction, which is rooted in ego or comfort. And what you're bringing in is the inner strength born of compassion and truth. So that means, it doesn't mean you don't already have that, but there'll be a deepening. So it's long-term soul-rooted creation as well here. And also aligned momentum and divine timing, embodied intuition, along with sacred trust. So you're becoming what you was always meant to be, Master number 11, a mirror of light, a channeler of wisdom, and a presence that is here to help awaken others, just simply by being who you are, simply by living the life that you have created through the wisdom, the lessons learned through your past experiences. I'm going to get you a card from the Dream Weavers Oracle deck now, and I will read. Oh, we'll keep that card there for the pick a pile section because it seems to want to come on the table. We will do the pick a card section after this. you have, if the river flows this way. Let's see what that says. I was just thinking as well whilst I was looking for the number 4. So with this, in numerology, the 4 is rooted. It's a very grounded number. It holds like the earth energy as well. So the flow state is a way of surrendering and trusting the benevolent forces of life. It's surprising that we don't spend more time here, as it's an amazing creative place to be, magical and peaceful, yet brimming with potential. Flow is a state that's readily accessible through any activity that captures your effortless focus, such as meditation, dancing, painting, or even taking a shower. Right now, you are being invited and guided to go with the flow, to allow the currents of life to move you forward. You don't need to struggle, to plan or strategize, to rest or push. This is not about effort. This is mirroring your reading, which is fantastic. This magical river knows where it's going and where you fit into its plan. Allowing and surrendering is what's called for now. No matter if the water becomes choppy or feels like it's carrying you away, you will not drown. This is one of the most creative and life-enhancing times for you, and all you must do is allow. When your inspired idea, I'll reread that. When your inspired ideas come to the surface, follow along. Whatever is calling for your attention, immerse yourself into it and see where it takes you. If the river flows this way, go with the current, for only the highest good. You keep doing what you've been doing, weaving your dreams and desires in a graceful rhythm, and all will be well. Beautiful message for you. So remember, master number 11, to keep your questions very direct. It is yes, no, or sometimes there may be answer only. So this card seems to want to come out. We'll pop this in placement 1. Ooh, they're just wanting to come out today without shuffles. Let's give a shuffle so we get a shuffled card as well. Okay, master number 11, if you want to take a moment and see which card it is you feel the most drawn to. If you need more time, you can pause the video. I'm about to turn over card 1. So there is a no with the 7 of Cups. The key word on here is dreams. We had the maybe with making a break for it. And the third card is a yes with investment and the Page of Pentacles. Remember, if you didn't get the answer you wanted, energy can shift and change. You may just need to do some inner work, or maybe something on the outside, some action, to change the direction of that energy. Not everything is set in stone. That brings the reading to a close, number 11. Thank you very much for watching. It's been a pleasure reading for you, as always. Take care of yourself.